What I like about Glenn is that it feels like a bigger part of a family that has a purpose. We're here to do God's work, to do good works, and that's what I love about Glenn.
What I love about Glenn is the fact that we have found a wonderful community and a family home for our family. We appreciate being part of the Glenn family.
What I like best about Glenn are all the wonderful children and youth who share such joy and imagination and help us to really believe that God loves each and every one of us and that with God all things are possible.
Well, I like the staff. They all do a super job. They really do. And that means a lot.
One of the things I like about Glenn is the youth, because it basically gets a bunch of people my age, and it's not as organized. It's not as organized as Sunday school, but it's basically where we can be ourselves and stuff like that.
Okay. What I like best about Glenn is its inclusiveness, because we have open minds, open hearts, and open doors, and we want to include everyone.
What I like best about Glenn is the community and traditions and how everybody has a place. Like the kids all do different things for the Christmas pageant every year, and as they grow up they have another role to play. And I like the fact that our community is so diverse. We've got so many age groups represented at Glenn. That's what I like, and I love the music here.
What we like about Glenn is people. It is the people.
I like the kids. I like the kids that are in my Sunday school class and being able to recognize them when they sing in the choir.
Sure, Glenn has something for everyone, for the young kids, for the older kids.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something for everyone here at Glenn.
What I like about Glenn is all of the wonderful people. We sing in choir and we sit together and worship and we have a great time in youth and with everything that we do.
I like choir.
Which choir?
Which choir am I in? No. Carol choir.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
Singing. Of course I do.
Music program is great for children. Children's programs in general are great.
Singing in church.
Yeah.
What I like about Glenn is the family atmosphere and the family feeling. To provide about this and everything else in the congregation.
A lot of corn on the cob.
One thing I like about Glenn is how everyone's just so nice and homely and welcoming. And I like the way that we help out with charities and give money and stuff.
It has a lot of openness toward investigative and critical thinking in a Christian context. People have faith and they have content to their faith, but they don't adhere to any rigid orthodoxy. And I find that a good climate in which to operate and to feel at home.
Well, I sing in the choir already. It is the music, really. And Steve's English approach to choral singing.
What does that mean?
It's really the purity of his choral work. Very English in its feel. It takes out the vibrato and gets everybody all into a pure sound. And I think it's just it's so uplifting. Even though we're performing it ourselves, it uplifts yourself individually as well as hopefully uplifting everybody else.
One thing I like about Glenn is the hominess. When you come here, there's always a smile on everybody's face, and they always welcome you in.
It's about the community and the people that are the church. Also, love the music, love the message of worship, but it's ultimately the Glenn community and the people that reach out and help with service and all the different committees and the commitment just to the church family. So that's what I like the best about it.
What I like about Glenn is the music, and that's why I came to this church. The music was just spectacular, and I love singing in the choir.
What I like about is the community of friendship. I like the choir and Wes Griffin. and I like the mission trips, being able to do good in the world. Honduras, and Mountaintop, and I like the food. Food is good too.
What I like about Glenn is the serious, loving concern the members show to each other, especially in times of trouble. And I've experienced it, and I really appreciate it.
A community of fellowship and a community of believers in God and Jesus.
I like the traditional worship at Glenn.
What do you like about it?
It's helpful to grow my relationship with God.
Our family likes the diversity at Glenn. Diversity of opinions, diversity of views, diversity of perspectives.
I like the traditions of Glenn that seem to go from generation to generation. And I like to feel that I'm a part of that. It's wonderful to see the young kids stepping into the shoes of those who went before. And it's absolutely delightful to be on the Emory campus, which has its own traditions, and we have a unique part of that. And we make contributions to the community, and it's wonderful.
I like Wednesday night supper because it gets a lot of people together and they get to talk to each other, and it basically, you know, you get to see a lot of your friends and stuff, and it's really fun.
What I like about Glenn is the community. The people make Glenn what it is. And you can go away and come back 3 years later, and the people are still the same. They're a very loving community. They're a loving group of people. They have a sense of their own self. You know, some churches don't really have a good sense of who they are, but Glenn has a great sense of who it is, and the people live it out in their everyday lives. And I just find it wonderful to come and be with them and to share a moment of worship and praise with them is just wonderful. So I couldn't think of a better place that I would come today than to come and worship with Glenn. It's been great.